Hello everybody, welcome back to Iondis on iCraft SMP! No, it's me, Koi, who's still wearing iron armor, and Iondis has like a boatload of diamond apparently, because look at her, she's suited up, yay! Yeah, something like that, if that's where I'm standing. So what she is doing here... Yeah. So yeah, what she is doing here, she is working on making an AFK fish farm. Now, she's been super excited to figure out how to make an AFK fish farm. So I will tell you all a little secret because she can't technically hear me right now. And yes, let me show you this chest first. And let me talk about the staircase in a few minutes here. This is what Iondis is dropping off for me. Look at this. This is crazy like fishing rod right here. A mending book here. Another mending book. Another mending book. Another mending book. A silk touch. 14.3. I mean, these two are going to be awesome for picks. Another mending book. Another mending book. Another mending book. And oh my god, yet another mending book. By the way, all I got was a chain chest plate from a zombie that decided to drop it for me. Wow. Right? Wow. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, but let's talk about the difference here. She has an AFK fish farm and a little hut that kind of looks like that, right? Me, I've been a little busy. I finished my portal while she's working up there. I'm going to come back there and talk to her and stuff. But yeah, I finished my portal. It is finally designed. JSM put a chest in there because he broke the... How he did this, I don't know. But he broke the minecart so he could fall right through. For whatever reason, he broke that minecart. Anyway, so this is awesome, and it looks totally done and everything. And Iondis over there is like, are you going to make your house the same base days looking thing? And you know what? Now that I think about it, that is kind of a cool idea. I'm going to sit on that idea and see where I go with it. To point out something, everything that is like too high up like this are going to be windows. So you can totally see I'm going to have a 2 wide front window followed by, I don't know what that is, 4 wide over that way. And this is actually curving around the pond here, which I'm going to keep. I'm going to find a way to keep this pond because I really like it. And as you can see with the build looking like, little by little, it's getting there. And you can kind of see where all the windows are going out. This, by the way, is a little doorway. So I'm going to have like 3 of these on the outside of my building. And up there, as you can see, I started a bit with the second floor. Let me just kind of zoom around here and you can kind of see where I'm going with things. And this right here, by the way, is an example of what's going on here. This is going to be something like, for now, spruce, followed by windows, followed by essentially a layer of stuff, followed by essentially 2 more layers that I could work with. That's why I stuck it out. Followed by yet another layer of what might be spruce, and then another set of windows right above it. So that will start the second floor, and that's going to be true going across the board. I'm just doing this like as a framework. Not I'm not trying to be evil with all the netherrack, but hey. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of this thing because it's bugging me, but I want to keep all the sand. That way I can make glass out of it. Let me come around, get back inside my fake door here, and the staircase I just finished working on today, and I figured out, okay, if I'm coming in through this double door system here, I want a grand staircase, kind of like this, where I can just hop up, and it's a nice gradual staircase. As you can see, it's still got some holes in it. Yeah, it still has some bugs and holes, but hey, I'm going to be working on how I want the staircase to look and what kind of material I'm going to be using to make that staircase. And eventually it pops up all the way up to the second floor, and like I said earlier, there's double ceiling. I might do some of the second floor area vaulted, especially down here in the center area. I would love, oh man, I would love to make this portion here like vaulted, and I think that would be kind of cool to do that. Not sure how I'm going to get about doing that, but let me get back up there, show you what she's up to. Oh my gosh, folks, all that time I took talking, she's already done. Look at that, that is crazy. She is already done making that darn thing. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Anyways, yeah, so Iondis here, what she does not know is I'm a fish. Therefore, as a fish, I should already know how to make an AFK fish farm. Yes, she actually did it already. Dang, that is like really impressive. Although she did forget one little tiny block. If you don't want that ding ding sound, you just cover that up with a little block of something. I wonder if I can get her to convert this. 3 more hoppers and double chest in the chest below. Oh my god, she's crazy. Look at that. That is amazing. Let's see if she can convert this to wood. I mean, it would be kind of cool to do this in wood. Okay, so she's going to convert this into wood. Yay. So she's going to make this into a wood version of the same thing. I think the wood one would look better. Now I'm starting to wonder, should I make it out of jungle? Should I use jungle? Jungle has this nice little orangish tint to it. So let me grab some jungle wood. Show her what I'm talking about here, because I have a bit of a stack of jungle. Where did I put that jungle wood? You lost the repeater. It's sitting on top. It's sitting on top, Iondis. There it is. 63 thing. I have a way more jungle than I thought I did. But yeah, hopefully we don't start getting attacked by zombies. I don't think zombies can get up my staircase right now because it's kind of not functional and they'll fall a lot. Yeah, let's see what she thinks of jungle wood. It's up on top. Yeah, like literally, it's floating there. It's floating. I fell off on my own base. That was so much fun. Good thing I live here. Let's go gather my stuff. At least I didn't go too far. It's fine. No, don't pick it all up. Don't pick it up. I'm here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm like right here. I didn't go very far. My stuff is gone, folks. Folks, you're gonna love this. So I know it's just like, why don't you have infinity on your bow? In fact, why don't you have mending? Why don't you have anything? I'm going to give you a ton. And so look, she gives me like a whole bunch of stuff like this. And she's like, have as much as you want because you need more of this. Because you need to have super OP bow. I've had that before on the other server. So yeah, I'm just taking my time. That's all I am. That's all I'm doing. I'm just taking my time. I know. I figured that's how you made the fishing rod. I figured I would just start with the standard fishing rod and kind of work my way up and eventually get lure and eventually get the other thing and so on. Yeah, so this is nice. So now I have, and let me give it to this here. Now I have an AFK fish farm made out of jungle wood, and it came out pretty nice. She did a wonderful job with it. Yes, and that chest there, I'm going to actually redirect a little bit. I can actually stick it right over here, and I can have one chest there and another chest like slightly lower. And I think that's going to be kind of a cool setup there. And I think I'll have to do some of that off camera. And now that the fish farm's done, I can do like real fishing. And I have no need to fish now because all my stuff's been given to me by Iondis. Yay! Gosh, folks, how in the world did she get 125 levels? I've never gotten 125 levels in this game. I usually died before that happens. How do I get this in here? I want to put this like upside down and backward, but I can't do it because the chest is in the way. But yeah, I've never had that many levels. That is like insane, man. Oh, there it goes. I got it. Yay, that's cool. So now I have a chest that sticks out in the front where I can open the chest and then have another chest right underneath it. And this is really cool. And actually, I could probably get away with another one right next to it as well. Because actually, if you look at this, I'm in a bad position here. If you go down here and you look at this, this is technically where the floor is. So technically the floor wraps around and goes right underneath the second chest. So I could get away with the third chest if I put the floor going down, like say I do 2 here and then I drop down to maybe like right here. And do I have any more of that? I don't, but I do have some jungle wood. I don't want to use that, but I could do this and I could put another layer of flooring here, for example. In fact, I'll just do this now because I don't know if I'm going to use this or not. But yeah, I could do another layer of floor like right there. So that way it's that much lower and I can actually get away with a third chest in this system. Ain't that cool? Ain't that just flipping cool? That is awesome. I'll have to rearrange where that looks and how that looks and everything. But yeah, I could totally get away with the third chest. Let me see if I can get that to happen and put that like right on the other side, on the other piece, and see if that will work. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, well, I would totally not expecting her to put together a fish farm like super duper quick. But anyway, some things that she did with this was she did like a 1-tick repeater setup here where it just kind of floats right in. I think I've done this where I had repeaters on the other side as well. For some odd reason, I don't know what I did with that. I think it was more like going around the back and stuff and going over the note block. But this is actually pretty cool. This is a pretty efficient setup. I was really surprised at this. But yeah, so you have the water in the middle. You have your wire going across your string. You have this, which you had going up and down this way versus where I had it going into the water and back. And actually there was no block down there underneath it because I couldn't put a block underneath that because of that very reason. It was actually this here that was preventing it. And so it had to go up and down versus that. And then also I put a light underneath the system here rather than hoppers. And I put the hopper actually in front, but hey, the hopper actually works there, so that's fine by me. So I'm eventually going to put a lamp right down there where the torch is at. And I kind of styled this here so that way it had like a little bit of a style to it going around, because I'm going to keep the sides for sure, and I'm probably going to have to cover up the back maybe. Since it's high enough, I may not have to. Maybe like right over here I'll just put something to just kind of come up and out. So like I don't have it now. I put it away. But yeah, maybe something that comes up and out, because this is going to be a set of windows that are going to still exist right here to let some light in. What I'll have to do too is, as you notice, there's some thing. Yay, rain. One, I need a roof, but that's not happening for a little while. But what I'm going to have to do also is put up a doorway here. I won't really have to worry about it too much. I could just block this off, actually, and nothing probably will come and get me here because I think I have enough torches. So I'm reasonably safe for right now, but later I'm going to have to put a doorway between the rest of the house and this, and I'll have to figure out where that doorway is going to stand. And it's going to be essentially an iron doorway. That way I can kind of come in here and just like hang out here. Or, better yet, I could just stick it in a different area. But yeah, the doorway really is going to be ideally in the same spot as the one down below, as if I can get that to be the best as possible. So let me do some design work probably off camera and see what kind of things I could do upstairs here. Now that we have our AFK fish farm, we now know roughly what height we have to reach before we can even go to the next step anyways. But as that window shows right over there, it's going to be high up anyhow because it's going to be a 3 high window. I don't really have any more dirt on me, so let me show you what that means. So if this is the bottom here, we're going to go up another level here, and then we're going to go up, and then we're going up. So it's already going to be that high before we even get to... Let me just stick this up here. Before we even get to that there. So one way or another, it's already the right height we need to be, and then the ceiling's going to come right above that, depending on what goes above this area here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have the 3rd floor up here or not, but I will have a bedroom sitting up somewhere on the 3rd floor up that way, because, you know, you can't go wrong with this view. I have the view rendered just down in some, but you know you can't go wrong in the view. Some part of this is going to stay 2nd floor, some part of this is going to stay 3rd floor, and I'm wondering also, oh, that's so awesome, she's going to do it all night. Well, until 1, right? Because the server tends to save at 1. Yeah, I know. So that's what I would do. I'd just do it until 1. But yeah, anyhow. So I'm going to go ahead and do some design work off camera. I'm almost ready to be able to tear that down, which is really cool. Once I get some walls up, I'll be able to tear that down. We need to also plant some beetroot, some potatoes, and then of course get that skeleton farm started. I'm not going to get the skeleton farm started today. I'm going to do that probably in a later episode, just because I want to finish the fish farm stuff and kind of get that out of the way. That way I have stuff to work with, and I guess now I can start like working on mending type things and stuff like that. Oh, now I have dirt. This is nice. Just like 4 blocks. Awesome. I should mention this. With the way I have the fish farm, by the way, I've got this to where I can have 3 sets of chests. So this would be like the first chest, or at least once it gets full. That would be the last chest that gets filled up. This is the chest right above it, and then the main chest is going to be down here. I'm going to stick maybe like a trapdoor or something just so I can access that, but at the same time step over it. And I could technically get away with maybe 1 more chest going even lower. I don't know where I would even put that chest. Like, I just don't know. I don't even know how it would even get there. But like maybe over here or something, where I can have it go down 1 more layer, and then I can have a way to reach it way over here if I ever did that. But I think 3 chests will do. That's essentially how many hours? What, like about 3 hours of AFK fishing. I don't think I'll do more than like 3 hours at any one time, because you know I'm always on the server at like late at night, and then as I was saying to Iondis there, the server does a restart and save usually at 1 in the morning for me, and so it's already 12 now. So with that tells you right there I'm probably going to use it for like half an hour. Yay, right? For now, I'm not going to use it because I want to have this area a little bit more secured, at least up here, particularly if I'm going to have a pathway and stuff going around. I want to have at least a doorway set up and a couple of the walls. Don't have to worry about the walls up here, but at least in particular, just the doorway and just something to keep things from coming over the hill here. So in other words, something like this, just something to keep the mobs out. That's all I need. And then just more better lighting up here. As much torches as I can spam up here would be great, because I'm out of torches already to begin with. Let's see what I can do. Okay, folks, we secured the spider spawner. Now I'm gonna have to make a 9x9 room out of this as well, and we're gonna have to see like how, like where does it go? That's what I need to know. Like where does the spider spawner go? Obviously, this is the same spider spawner that wraps around here, and this is kind of good news, but what we need to know is, like, where is the spider spawner in relation to the rest of my build